Hey guys, welcome back to Figure. If you're brand new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Today we're going to take a look at the S.H.Figuarts Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece. And if you were to told me 10 years ago that we're getting One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, and Dragon Ball all at the same time, like, I wouldn't have believed you. Like, it's just so crazy that Bandai is trying to compete with everybody. Like, they used to care about wallets, but I think their strategy just kind of changed nowadays. Like, they're just trying to, like, make sure we don't buy other brands. Like, it's crazy. But anyways, let me know in the comments on what you think, but this one is a long time coming, and it seems like they're nailing it. Like, I like all these faces so far, and faces to me is like the most important thing nowadays. But yeah, let me know in the comments on what you think. Here's the left of the box, here's the right of the box, and here's the back of the box. And back to the faces, right? I think Bandai knows that a lot of people prefer faces, and yeah, they're just giving us a lot of faces. Really cool, and let's check it out. And here's the figure still in there in the packaging, looking absolutely amazing. Does come with a fair amount of stuff given the price, and we're getting a lot of faceplay from other characters anyway. So yeah, we're gonna have a more complete experience for Luffy, and let's check it out. Alright, and here we have the figure itself, and my first impression on this figure is really good. Tamashii Nations definitely nailed it. I like the way it looks, I like the way it feels. The figure just looks really slick, looks like he walked out straight from the manga or anime. Very nice. I love it. And the only issue I can spot right away is probably just the leg articulation is a little bit hindered, and it looks like they kind of had a plan to engineer the pants a little bit so it gives a little bit more range. But as it is, as you guys can see, this is like hard plastic, so like he can't really move. But yeah, I don't know, let me know in the comments on what you think, but this seems to be like the only issue people are having. And yeah, let's jump straight into the articulation. I don't think there's anything you guys haven't seen already. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, look down about this much. You can tilt his side to side, no problem. The neck articulation is really good. And the shoulder is where it gets a little bit interesting, because this is like a new design I have never seen. So you can raise his arm up about this much. Mine is really stiff, but yeah, like this is very weird. So it's kind of like a dumbbell joint over here, but this whole piece is actually connected to first part of the ball joint. So when you move his arm, you're actually moving this whole piece over here. I'm not sure if I'm showing you guys properly, but yeah, this whole piece is gonna move together. So let me just show you. So if you move it like this, you're actually moving or like rotating this whole piece. So yeah, it's really tight, so I'm kind of scared to move it around, but maybe some shock coil will fix it. But with the angle and stuff, it kind of feels like it's a little bit harder to put shock oil in there. Very interesting design from the engineer. But yeah, we'll check that out later. And you do have bicep swivel, which is really good, and you can curl about this much, very nice. And you do have the regular ball hinge wrist, very cool. And for the ab crunch, for maximum articulation, we do have softened material over here, and then they do have this cut. Some people don't like this cut, but personally I'm okay with it because it gives you a lot of articulation. This is really nice. And bend backwards about this much, which is also really good. And technically all the articulation is there, but you have to like kind of move it around with the cloth over here. Not cloth, sorry, the rubber. And for the leg, we have the 2.0 hip, which is really cool. You can kick up about this high. And unfortunately, like I talked about earlier, only bend about this much. Only downside of the figure, I feel like. And you do have side-to-side pivot, toe hinge, and this is very nice touch with the sandals. And yeah, I believe that's everything. And this is just I don't think that's a ball joint. It's just a peg over here. And yeah, very nice. I love it. For the most part, I think it's really good. Again, just the leg over here. And let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, we can start with the stern looking face, and I think this is amazing. Stern looking face is a must for everybody. Very cool. And next up, we have like a cocky or like an angry teeth greeting face. This is really cool, but I feel like the paint job could be a little bit stronger though, especially on the teeth. But still looks pretty good. And then we just have another confident smiling face showing a lot of teeth, and this one is probably my favorite. Very cool. And lastly, we have like a comedian funny face. Not my favorite, but I guess this will be really cool. You can do it with other characters, like everybody looking funny. That would be cool. And then we get into changeable hair without the hat. And here's the hat in case you guys want to see the inside. Very cool. And lastly, we just get 2 pairs of hands, and this is pretty straightforward. Kind of wish we get more hands, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get more hands in the future from different figures. But yeah, let's check out some action posing. And for the size comparison, let us start with some famous characters from the Jump series, and I'm just so happy that they're all together at the same time. Again, it's still very unbelievable. Hopefully the line continues to do strong, everybody continues to work hard, and just make sure our wallet can handle it. And then we have some Chainsaw Man and JJK S.H.Figuarts. And here are some Figma figures I have around. And then we have some other S.H.Figuarts I have around. And lastly, we have some Mayfax and the S.H.Figuarts Venom, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, I think this is one of those figures that everybody needs to have. Sure, it has some issues, but his price is reasonable, still very fun to pose with, and if you buy it, like, you support the line, so it's like a win-win situation for everybody, for Bandai, and yeah, it's just a really good figure, I think. I think that's it from me. Do let me know in the comments on what you think. Really excited to see what Bandai is going to do next. And this is Eric. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.